Sound check, sound check. Sound. Ok. Ok, dovrebbe andare. Proseguiamo con la carriera. Ce l'abbiamo fatto, ho dovuto riaggiornare i driver.
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by
Ok,
Fred
il viso
Hugo
l'ha
and Danny
tenuto.
Hopper. Tonight, the Newark East
Andiamo.
Eagles are going
Mamma
up
mia.
against the North High Dragons. Danny, your
serata.
thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the Eagles look to make something happen, and that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles
Ma che capelli da tarlo che è il nostro Pierre Rodman Jr.
And he controls it up top of the net. Backdoor cut, easy look, and he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Il naso non è ancora
Right there,
perfetto.
the Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. But 2-on-1, and they'll finish with an easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
And so that's the end of the first half. The Dragons up on top, leading by 10. And the third quarter of action coming up right after the halftime break.
Alright, fellas, here's the deal. We're getting blown up. You're not played, not hustled, not worked. Alright? Second half, you know what happens. I want you guys to play hard every possession. Lose the ball, rebound, play D every possession.
No, tanto non gioco.
Okay? Now we'll work ourselves back into this. Play fine, huh? Let's go. Getting better.
Devo andare al 100% all'invitational.
Let's get the second half over with.
Non gioco.
Come on. Hey.
Mi spiace ragazzi, ma non gioco. Siamo sotto di 10.
Block could be just for some positive change. Let's start for the mirror this half. And not so fast. Just as you say that, another turnover for the Eagles. Tonight's just not the night. Controlling up top. Off the pick and roll. Off the glass for an easy deuce.
Joe, I've heard of fried chicken. Looks like we're seeing fried Eagles because the Dragons are simply roasted. This can't be easy for Junior to watch. It's getting actually difficult to watch now. At this point, it feels like the Eagles need to regroup for the next one. Hopefully, we'll get Junior back in the lineup.
And that's the final buzzer. We'd like to thank everyone for watching this presentation of Garden State IAA basketball. As always, we hope to see you at our next broadcast. Good night, everyone.
Vabbè. 0 VC, va bene. Vediamo cosa succede adesso. Sono sempre 4 i college su 10, 40%.
Hey, you did the right thing out there.
It doesn't feel like it.
Like the quote in my office says, you can't win unless you learn how to lose. But hey, let's not lose 2 in a row, right? These invitational teams are lined up with NBA prospects. They won't know what hit them.
Siamo sempre una stella. Oh, Barclays Center a Brooklyn. Siamo all'Invitational.
Recruiters everywhere. Oh man, Jimmy, even got big Liz up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters from the NBA even get an early look. Man, it's all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focus.
You look good too.
You look stressed, Lars.
Well, that's okay, because I'm not playing. Look, a win would be ideal, but skills matter. You know, positive possessions, tempo, your demeanor in the warm-ups, your focus on the huddles. Every player is an investment. They're going to be trying to get all kinds of intel to make sure you're a good fit.
Write that down. Bigger than Broadway. The Hendrix Cobb experience is about to light this city up.
Hendrix, have you narrowed down on any college selections? Or are you planning on jumping overseas? Hendrix.
Yo!
I mean, I heard we was playing, but I had to come see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you back playing. This is where you belong. On the court.
What's up, man? How's New Orleans, though?
Oh, it's good. I'm gonna hit shoot around.
All right.
See you on the floor?
Yep.
I know that's your friend and all, but you need to stay focused. You light him up and the world will open up for you.
All right. You need to reel it in now.
I'm serious.
Nah, I'm serious too, man. It's just, I ain't in your neck is bulging right now, man, and I'm worried about you.
Ain't no vein in my neck bulging. How big is it?
Man, I'm just saying, you need to worry about your salt intake. That's all.
And how you pushing it?
I done played basketball before. I know what this game is about. I know how to win. As soon as that tip goes up, ain't no friends no more. Don't worry, Archie. I got it.
Now, this room's for players and coaches only. Out.
All right, it's okay. Coach, use
I
me.
know exactly who he is. Out!
Hey, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
This is
feel.
funny to you?
No, it's not. But it's your show, right, Henry?
Yeah. What's he gonna owe you after all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Coach. Have a great game, Junior.
Thanks, Arch.
It's all up to you now. Go get him.
Ci proviamo.
So as I was telling you,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Newark East Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. A rundown now of the Eagles. It's their usual starting five with Day at the 1 and Sheffield at the 2. Small forward is Lack with Zadirko playing the forward next to him. And finally, the star of this team is Junior standing tall in the center position. The Cats starting with the group of Davidson, the talented guard, set at 1. Splitter starts next to him at the 2. And at the forward spots, you have Edwards and Fresh. And their star in the middle of it all is Hendricks Cobb playing center. And fortunately for the Eagles, they'll be at full strength for this matchup. No injuries mentioned on the game notes.
And there was a worry that Junior would still have a lingering issue with his knee. The team decided to rest him an ample amount of time to recover, and by all the reports we've heard, he's 100% and ready to go.
Balzo.
Pass to Day. Shoots over Cobb. No good. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Right side, Cobb. For 3. Junior grabs the miss. A little over a minute and a half into this first. Outside, Black. Kicks it out to Junior. Sheffield outside. Pass to Day. Shoots a 3. Drills it.
Bella.
When he's
Come
hitting
on.
the 3,
Splash.
he's such a tremendous all-around point guard. A real threat with his shooting and his passing. And without a doubt, Hendricks Cobb, the #1 recruit in the nation, is seen in tonight. A lot of eyes will be on him during this contest.
Outside, Davidson. Back to Cobb.
Non mi dire che tira.
And good.
Non ci posso
Got the
credere.
friendly bounce off the right side of
Adesso
the
sa
rim.
anche tirare,
The
non
mid-range
mollarlo, non
jump shot is
mollarlo.
alive and
Dai
well.
Pier, dai Pier.
Cobb is more than happy to take those jumpers.
And with Cobb, the #1 prospect from this class, without a doubt.
Ora.
He's still undecided on where he's going to school, guys.
Yeah, and it's not from a lack of offers. And many major schools have reached out to him already. Cobb knows, though, he has all the power and will make his decision when he's good and ready.
Outside Cobb. Puts it up from 17. And it's Hendricks Cobb missing again. And the Eagles leading. Pass to Sheffield. To the paint. Junior uses
Come
the
on.
to finish the layup.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man.
Time called here. The Civic Cats decide to talk it over. Just over a minute gone by here in the second quarter. Back to Lack. Day. Pass to Lack. Junior with it. Defended by Fresh. To Dirko, right side. Junior up top. Sheffield, covered by Splitter.
blocco.
Back to Junior. And it's good.
Dai!
And regardless of what happens in this game, the Eagles have to be pleased with how this season turned out. Played well above expectation and find themselves playing in the top talent invitational.
Edwards outside. Fresh. And the Civic Cats miss again. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Inside. So Dirko
Buona, buona!
And with Newark East,
Tu
the
sei,
improvement
dai,
is what
dai.
I'm most proud about, Drake.
This was a defining season for the program. After having seasons where they looked lost, there's a renewed spirit for Newark East. This momentum should carry on well after this season.
Pass to Fresh. Over
Colpa
Junior.
mia,
Lack
tutta
pulls
difesa.
it down. Now the Eagles with it. Here's Sheffield. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Mushi Fresh. Splitter with the ball. Guarded by Zadirko. a 3-second violation.
Come on, come on, come on.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. A 6-point lead. Here's Day.
Buono, buono.
Uses the glass on
Grande
the layup.
blocco.
For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
That's in, coming off a nice
Grande
assist from Jonathan
transizione.
Lack.
Dai.
And buckets like this get Day fired up, demonstrating
Più 10.
some muscle on the physical finish.
Time called here. The Civic Cats decide to talk it
Civic
over.
Cats, time
To
out.
break up the momentum.
Yeah, some things to hash out, for sure.
And a little under 3.5 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And he gets the bucket to go.
The senior point guard, Davidson. Awesome job recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Now here's Day. Not a lot of room.
Gran blocco, gran blocco.
And this run has been fueled by their activity in the paint.
Yeah, on the interior, it looks like they figured it out. They're practically scoring at will.
And he was fouled in the act
Cazzo.
of shooting.
Figa
Opportunity
cosa
for
mi è
a
andato
three-point
via.
play here.
And for Junior, the interest...
And here are the Eagles now. They've led by as much as 10. Junior outside. There's a lob to the hoop.
Sbagliato io, sbagliato io, sbagliato io, sbagliato io, sbagliato io, sbagliato
Down
io.
low. Edwards. Up and in on the layup.
And at 6'7" and 220 pounds, Edwards is a load, using his frame well to score.
Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys. It seems like a lock he'll get at least an invite from some major school.
And they'd be foolish not to offer him a scholarship at this point. He's proved time and time again this season that this is just the tip of the iceberg for him. Junior could be a huge player at the college level.
Che brutto
He did
reverse.
double duty right there. Influence the shot and clean the glass.
The baseline J. He clangs that one off the back iron.
Cazzo,
and it
stanno
falls.
rimontando.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Bravo,
There
bravo.
goes.
Buon
On the
blocco.
drive, they can really get moving. Defenders just can't keep up with his agility.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by Junior. Excellent
Ah.
D there from Hendricks Call. Here's the break. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone
Cazzo,
by.
gliela stavo uccidendo di nuovo.
Shot on the wing. Newark East grabs the miss. Pass to Junior. Now here's Day. Davidson defends. Back to Junior. Jonathan Lack on the wing. With his first shot attempt. And yes!
Buono, 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 grande blocco.
And hey, Lack takes the shot when you give it to him. The D has to respect his mid-range J.
On the wing, Hendricks Cobb. And Hendricks Cobb comes with the stop.
Difesa di merda.
You have to make every possession count.
Right? Some teams just start launching threes, but what you really need at this point is good shot selection.
Sopra il 5, dai.
Part of good shot selection is finding the weakness in the defense. They just did that.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Sheffield outside. Junior outside. Outside for Lack. Pass to Sheffield. Here's Junior. And that one drops
Che
for
cazzo,
him.
dai!
Watching the way
Come
Cobb gets
on!
things done on the floor is exemplary. It's easy to see why he's such a highly regarded recruit.
Everything comes so easy for him. Just raw, natural ability combined with a great sense of the moment. There's a sense that he'll be an impact player beyond the college level someday
Certo,
already.
nell'NBA moderna scegliere un centro così all'antica non ha molto
Here's
senso,
Day.
però a me piace così.
11 points on the game so far. Pass to Sheffield. Black. To the inside. And he draws the foul.
Poteva
and shot
essere end
and
one.
to the line to shoot two. That one on Cobb.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there
Incredibile.
is across the river in New York.
So
Incredibile.
both teams making some changes here.
Ah! Vomita fuori.
Trailing. And here is Porter. Outside Cobb. From downtown. The rebound by Evans. Pass to Indra. Junior outside. Here's Evans. Returns it to Kennedy. Junior with it. It'll be Timmerman picking him up. Left side Indra. Here's Junior. It's
Oh,
When you look at the
cazzo.
Civic Cats bench, it's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
Now here's Evans. Porter defending.
Arrivo.
Evans with it.
And it's blocked away by
Urco, due
Cobb.
che stoppata che gli
Yeah,
ha
Cobb
fatto.
is just merciless swatting down that shot. I guess he's the only person who'll have to score in this game.
Kennedy outside. Evans. And the Eagles will go for a different look here. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Allah.
Count it! And thinking about the Civic Cats bench, guys like Sapita, Timmerman, and Wang, not very talented, but they're experienced.
I agree. Certainly they're the last guys you expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their scoring. But that leadership, that experience that they provide.
Incredibile, cioè una difesa così.
This is why the Cats go to Cobb in these spots. They believe in his ability to come through.
Sheffield outside. Junior with it. Davidson covering.
Here's Day, and Hendricks Cobb with the block.
And for KJ Day, a long-time figure for the Eagles. This is his last appearance for this school.
And Day's been the model for everything you want from a four-year player for the Eagles. He made varsity as a sophomore and has been a huge part of the team since day one. Great career for him at Newark East, and I'm sure he'll keep playing somewhere at the next level.
Outside, Black. Zadirko outside. Black, pass to Sheffield. And here's Day. Davidson defends with 4 to shoot. Unloads from 13 feet. Here's Junior.
Buona! Non si è fatto tagliare fuori, prende il rimbalzo e la mette. Dai, come on!
The game, if that knee would limit him or be an issue, but right now, he looks like he is a full go.
Fai fallo piuttosto. Due.
Up top, Cobb, covered by Junior.
Liga.
Massive bucket by Cobb to keep him in it. Louisiana Northeast's coach is smart to get the ball to a star.
Sheffield outside. Day. Here's Junior.
Come on! Come on! Yes!
Junior's the guy they look to get it for them.
Time called here. The Civic Cats decide to talk it over. Now here's Cobb. Defense right on him. Knocks it loose. And so they choose to intentionally
Bravo,
foul.
bravo, bravo.
And an intentional foul right there.
Calmi, calmi, calmi. Dobbiamo gestire bene sta palla.
And
Fallo,
here are the
due
Eagles
tiri
now.
liberi.
They've led by as much as 10.
Ancora no.
And now they decide to intentionally foul.
Adesso ci sono i tiri
And with
liberi.
Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in Newark, right down the road from this facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
He may not be considered the star of the team, but Day is the most vocal. He's a
5
great forward,
a 33
always
secondi, dai.
communicating and making sure they're operating as a single unit. Well, it's urgent time right now for us.
No doubt.
Porta
They need
palla.
points, and they can't take any
Hai
time in
capito?
them.
Time called here. The Civic Cats decide to talk it over. Swings it to Splitter.
Connect! What a beautiful shot to bring him within 3!
What a statement by Splitter. A sophomore
Vabbè,
player
si sa
showing
che
what a
adesso
bright
vanno sempre
future he has with
sul
this
fallo
team.
per i tiri liberi. Non sbagliare.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this
Okay,
a
okay,
two-possession
okay.
game.
Cobb with it. Junior's there.
We can see Cobb certainly
Questa è
knows
una
how
buona
to play
difesa,
into
però
coverage.
non è
Very
fallo.
effective approach for producing fouls.
And the first one of 2 is no good. Heartbreaker there. That one's off as well, missing both. And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that'll increase their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and now it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
And the Civic Cats miss again. Outside, Day. Junior.
Come on,
This
anche
goes to KJ
l'impeto.
Day.
And they have not let up.
Adesso
This is a
cresce il gioco,
statement victory.
guarda.
Some might say they're running up the
Grande
score.
partita,
Maybe
grande
it's
partita in
playing their
invitational.
brand of basketball.
Buono, buono.
And the Battle of Brooklyn goes to the Eagles. Fantastic end to this invitational as Newark East gets the win in their own backyard. What an incredible performance from them.
Even though they were the local team, I don't think many expected the Eagles to win this. A gritty performance from them to take down the top team in the nation.
And it's certainly a disappointment for the Civic Cats, who came into this game as favorites. They lost to a team that played with heart and put it all together right when they needed to. We saw a great game from Junior as well.
And that'll do it for us here. We want to thank everyone for watching
Vabbè,
the Battle
tutte
of
le
Brooklyn.
college
On
sono
behalf of Drake Hugo and
interessate
Danny Holler,
al
I'm Joe
sottoscritto.
Lobby. Thanks for joining us.
I mean, what else can I say?
Should have been down better, you would be a starter.
Okay. I won't go that far. What you got, man? There will be others.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you.
You too, man.
Yeah. I'm celebrating my team. You deserve it.
All right.
Man, this is it. College. Atmosphere, the tradition, the coaching. It's nothing like it, Junior. It's a good time to get to know who you are, too. Get an education, you know? I mean, there's no money right now, but the path gets easier for you to get a bigger brand once you get into the league because of all the TV exposure.
Yeah, like Zion.
Exactly, like Zion. It's not going to be easy. A few bad games gets magnified. Bad press snowballs fast in college.
Yeah, but positive press snowballs too.
Exactly. So you want to keep it positive. I know you made a few visits, talked to a few coaches, but the decision is yours. Where do you see yourself next year, Junior?
Allora, Michigan State, Texas, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Gonzaga, Connecticut, Florida, UCLA è una delle più... Me ne vado in Florida. Sì, me ne vado in Florida. Nei Florida Gators.
You made the right choice, Junior. Let's get you on a call with Coach. I know he's going to be thrilled. I'm going to be keeping an eye on you. You hear me? You think you're ready to declare for the draft? Just hit me up.
Thanks, Archie.
Moving into a bigger world now, Junior. Think you ready?
Oh, no doubt, man. Let's go get it.
I'm gonna let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine.
Sono al college.
Light. I'm gonna let it living and grinding.
Allora, faccio una pausa al volo che devo fare la pipì perché vista la mia età spesso mi capita di fare pipì. Arrivo subito. Allora, proseguiamo. Sono al secondo turno tardivo sul draft. Vabbè, vediamo. Tanto dovrei skillare qualcosa.
Living and grinding, hustling it. Hey.
Junior, Red. You guys ready? Excited?
Hunting coach, don't know any other way.
Yes, sir. Can't wait. Good. Like we spoke about in practice, conference is tough this year. We got high expectations in the media. But if we win more than we lose, we should be situated pretty well come tournament time. But tonight, it's Midnight Mania. All right?
Right.
It's a celebration. Everybody on this team has sacrificed a lot to get here, so you put on a show for those fans, all right? Enjoy it. Hey, Junior, I just wanna say this to you. I'm a huge fan of your father. Duke's leadership embodied everything college basketball's about. Thanks, Coach. Have fun out there.
No. Bring that back. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say stay humble, and we go bump. You gonna say stay hungry, and you're not feeling it.
Nah, man, I can't see myself committing.
Forse dovrei diminuire un po' la cam e abbassarla.
Nervous, Red?
I'm terrified.
It's gonna be alright, man.
I'm receiving your energy.
You are a weird dude, man.
I hear that a lot.
Stay humble, stay hungry.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Let's bring it in. Huddle up, y'all. Come on. Talk to him, Red.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna keep it short. Today sets the tone. So let's go out there and give these fans a season that they can look forward to, okay? Break it down, Junior. Come on.
All right, y'all. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3, 10.
Come on. Ragazzi, questo è il college, il livello sale. Come on. La squadra è la stessa, sono blu contro bianchi. Yes! Yes! E io con sta telecamera non riesco a giocare. Non riesco a difendere come vorrei. Buona. Gioca, 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 gioca. Le statistiche arriveranno. Che culo. Come on! Pareggio, andiamo. Connor Lawson. Vabbè. Come on. Più 6. Più 6, più 6. Come on, come on. Porco due. Abbiamo vinto, hanno fatto solo 2 punti, però difeso, insomma. Il tiro non crescerà mai con questo parcheggio. Knicks, Hornets, Cavaliers, Detroit, Indiana e Minnesota.
Yo, that was
No, le pupine mi guardano. Attenzione. Dai, facciamo l'ultima partita, poi magari andiamo a spacchettare, facciamo un po' di My Team. Bisogna vedere-
Boom! Okay, you know, that boom feels like a little much. You win every time. Well, then maybe winning should feel like less of an
Every
event.
time feels like the first time. Boom!
Yo, y'all up for some doubles? Hey, yo, Lula, no, I'm not good at this game.
Yeah, let's go, let's go. I'm always ready to take the basketball team down a peg.
Why you say that? Okay.
Because, you know.
I don't. Do you?
Yeah, they think we walk around like we own the place.
Because everyone treats you like you do. Boom!
Oh, I see. I told you I was bad at this game, and I'm starting to live up to it.
All right. I don't act like that.
Because you're new. You'll change.
What? You act like that, right?
Not yet, but apparently it's fate. But who am I to argue with fate?
Hey,
Oh, come
no,
on,
I
man.
love
doing that.
Yes.
All right, look. Serious.
Big game coming up, boys. First game, right? You nervous?
Yeah. College is a new game. It's a big step, but my dad taught me to respect it.
Ellie, hey, we gotta get to practice.
Oh, that's because I was winning. You wanted to walk out like that?
What's your name?
Junior. Hey, what if we win this next game and me and you...
Attenzione, ci provo subito così è giusto.
And if you lose.
Usciamo lo
You
stesso.
don't.
No, come? Ma la figa non è una scommessa, la figa è la figa.
Text me after your game.
So when's the wedding?
You was just scared to say so. Ellie.
Hello and
and welcome. It's time for college basketball, brought to you by 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Oklahoma Sooners as they go up against the Florida Gators. Joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt, and I think this is going to be a really interesting contest.
I have to agree with you, but both of these teams have plenty of exciting young talent. There's sure to be at least a few surprises tonight.
Well, you know, in college basketball, the teams and players are constantly evolving. That's a big part of what makes this season so much fun to watch.
Now here's Thompson. Defense is right there. By Junior.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard, but in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
Here's Barrett. Offensive rebound. Evans. Good defense.
Mamma che difesa!
The Oklahoma Sooners are programmed on the upswing. They've had deeper runs in the tournament.
La figa chiama e ovviamente il figlio di Dennis Rodman, quindi
Here's Conley. And the three off target.
Boy, after the first three misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
Thompson outside. Palmer. Pass to Diaz. Junior with it. He's covered by Evans. Here's Junior. Makes it up.
Mamma mia, imposto Junior.
You guys, the Sooners have been
Figlio
more
di
consistent
Rodman.
in punching their ticket to the dance.
Well, you get the feeling they are really building something here. This program has a good coach. I think is moving in the right direction. I would not be surprised to see them as a dominant force for the next decade or so.
Now here's Barrett. And he gets it to go.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that wind.
Well, you know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
On the wing, Junior. He's covered by Evans. Here's Diaz. Here's Junior.
Mamma mia che blocco, rimbalzo, canestro.
He's 4 for 4.
Dai che ho quasi
One miss in
d'impeto.
the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling. You know, there have not been a lot of pros come out of Oklahoma, but the ones that have made it have left their mark on the league because they typically were dominant as college players.
Now here's Evans. Out to the left wing. Barrett hits it from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Lawson, defended by Vincent. Lawson misses. Oklahoma trailing. And they're on the break. Here's Conley, defended by Palmer. Misses off the right iron. Well, and as you said, the current Sooners in the NBA are all forces of nature when they were in college.
Blake Griffin, Trey Young, and Buddy Hield, each of them either winning or considered for National Player of the Year. Not a bad representation in the NBA at all.
Back to Junior. Pass to Palmer. Now here's Diaz. Thompson. Junior, defended by Vincent. Diaz outside.
Tira.
Just 5 on the clock. Back to Junior. Basket
Come on.
The assist from Diaz. And the Sooners, you guys, known more for their football program, of course, but their fans do love all sports.
You know, the football program has a more storied past. But Sooner fans love any competition in sports. Get top billing in the Sooner state.
Evans gets the bucket.
Vabbè, più difesa di così non so cosa fare.
Making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And the Gators call time here. So both teams making some changes here. The Gators leading. Pass to Mercer from deep. The basket is good. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Barrett up top, defended by Palmer. Second chance shot. Underwood outside. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Fisher left side. Junior. Fisher right side. The basket is good, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of Billy Donovan to this school. I mean, he ushered in a golden era for their hoops program. Went on to the NBA, and that's where he is now, but he really made his mark with the Gators.
This shot is good.
Può difendere più di così.
Now here's Palmer. Mercer outside. Back to Palmer. Down low. Fisher. And
Bravo,
that
Fisher.
comes off the assist by Palmer. Guys, with Billy Donovan, he had over 15 years of sustained success with the Florida Gators.
Donovan was a star in his own right in college. He played for and coached under some of the top collegiate coaches of all time. Donovan laid the foundation for what this program has become. A good board there, but overall their team slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And he's got his first free throws of the night right here. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Guardiamo un attimo che svapa un po'.
He's off on the second. And here's Barrett. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wong. And here's Norris. Here's Wong.
Entriamo.
The roster of the alumni for the Gators, pretty impressive. You look at some great NBA players on that list that did their college basketball playing in Florida.
Some of the big names in the league, Brad Beal, Al Horford, they were stars here with Florida before making the game. Overall, the Gators can be counted on to supply a fair amount of NBA players at any given time.
Now here's Barrett, defended by Palmer. To Barrett. Pass to Bailey. Evans with the ball. Bailey. He's covered by Thompson. Outside Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conley. Expanding his range. It's good from long range.
L'importante era fare il taglio fuori, poi
Nice groove here, starting to feel it.
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Here's Thompson, and again, it's Florida.
Boy, Thompson, you have to be mindful of him now in the mid-range. He's got a solid stroke and a good overall skill set at the offensive end.
Lets it go. Bailey, no good.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Che cazzata che ho fatto.
3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference.
Cazzo, è un cinese il lungo loro.
You know, this Oklahoma Sooners basketball program really came into prominence, I think, in the late 80s. And that's the first time they were a big name on the modern national stage.
And in 1988, the Sooners were runners-up in the title game. That team featured a handful of future pro players. Oklahoma's still looking for that first championship.
Pass to Bailey. Barrett with it. Here's Bailey. Launches a 3. Lawson with the rebound. Outside Palmer. Now here's Diaz. And here's Red Thompson from the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Diaz.
Boy, big three-point bucket that time from Thompson. And that kind of accuracy from beyond the arc makes him an attractive NBA prospect.
Here's Conley. Outside Vincent. Barrett. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now Lawson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you know, the stretch for the Gators in their history is easy to pick. I mean, the school won back-to-back titles in 06 and 07. That was clearly a dominant era for the program.
Now here's Barrett. 8 points for him. Conley. Back to Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Lasciato l'uomo che passava.
Timeout call. The Gators. Talking about those 06 and 07 titles for Florida. Those were the first 2 championships for the school, guys.
The Gators had been to the finals before, but hadn't come away with a win. Very rare to see a school win twice in a row like that. Those teams established the school as a...
So it's Oklahoma now, trailing by 13. Pass to Davidson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
He's perfect from the line this time. Davidson with it. Well, this marks the first contest with the school for Junior. He hasn't been playing organized ball for too long, but he has learned very quickly.
Hey, there's no denying it. He's a bit raw, without question, but the coaching staff thinks he'll improve rapidly. The athleticism and the skill, evident and obvious, just a matter of time before he smooths it out. You got to remember now, he only played 1 year in high school. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Junior. Davidson with the steal.
Non ho playmaking, dalla subito sta palla.
Sinks that one from the post.
Dalla subito sta boccia.
Very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Junior outside. Austin outside. Pass to Palmer. Waters. Here's Junior. Davidson defending. And so it looks like the Gators will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Tira.
Here's Bayless. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
Good job that time by Junior. Solid ball movement, understanding, and even sensing when one of his guys was open there. And, you know, the freshman from Newark, they call him Junior. He was a football player for a few years, but then switched to basketball his senior year in high school. Getting an invite to play with this program seems like a good switch for him.
Here's Palmer. Bayless outside. Pass to Diaz. Palmer with it. To the inside. Here's Junior. Rejected by Evans. Here's Bailey. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And you see the talent that Junior already has. It makes you wonder why he didn't switch from football sooner.
And you can't ignore the strength that Junior shows on the court. The nuance of the game will just come with time. But this program sees something in him and feels he could be a blue chip prospect.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Come on, come on.
Junior
late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Pass to Bailey. Evans with the ball. From 15 feet away. Junior grabs the miss. And you guys, Junior being named a starter for this team right off the bat. Did that catch you off guard, or did you see that coming?
Well, there isn't a doubt that Junior will be great eventually. There's an argument to be made that he should have been eased into big minutes, but Coach trusted the impact that Junior has on the floor from the get-go.
And he takes it in off the nice feed.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Here's Barrett. And it's in after the nice bounce off the right arm.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
On the wing, Diaz. And out of bounds. The Sooners will take
palla persa del cazzo.
So it's the Gators winning this one easily.
Well, they didn't have much trouble
Più 12 alla fine del primo tempo.
From Junior. Their depth and unselfishness paying dividends.
I agree. I mean, it's a win they can be proud of, and yet I can't escape the feeling that Junior's a bit uneasy. He expects more from himself, and I anticipate he'll look to show it next time out.
And that'll do it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. So long.
14 punti, 7 rimbalzi e 2 assist. Non ti fa vedere le statistiche. Non si è aggiunto nessuno? No. Sempre secondo turno tardivo. Sempre secondo turno tardivo.
It's a good win, Junior. I'm focused on is getting us to the tournament. Hey, that's why we brought you here. Play the game the right way. Guys in this locker room, they really respect that. This team needs a leader right now. All right? Hey, listen. This team will go as far as you take us. I'm gonna need you to own it, all right? Yes, sir. Good job. Thanks, Coach.
Did my maker hit an ask for a favor? I need the money and clothes, the flashy cars and the jewels. All these rappers are split, flashing lights and I pose on the road to give you my soul. Hold on, all the fans screaming names, ain't naming things. Maybe days ain't that. Never been on my level. Keep pushing hits, how you?
Certo.
My money is flipping, these racks is tripping. Numbers don't lie when my ex is
What coach have to say? Nothing really. You like sport, right?
Those numbers up in your draft position gonna be sitting pretty too, right?
I'm saying you want to play on a higher level, right? I don't care if it's football, basketball, anything. I don't even care if it's one of the top leagues. We're still talking about all-stars from every state, every country for the last 15 years. There is no let-up. You got to be ready for that.
Man, what makes you think I'm not ready?
Just asking me that question tells me you're not ready.
Because I'm not afraid enough?
That's better as a start. That's right, because outperforming just your teammates, that's not going to cut it no more, right? What happens when you feel overwhelmed? Because that's going to happen. What happens when you feel like it's just not clicking? What do we do then?
Work when you're on the clock ain't work.
Thank you. Okay, so you do listen sometimes. All right, not wasting my time. Look, son. Respect. Thanks, man. Look. Your ceiling is sky high. I believe in you and everything I got, but you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in your talent. You gotta show commitment if you want to cash in on this.
I am committed.
All right, I believe that. I believe that. I also know there's always more for us to do. Always. Let's go.
Va bene ragazzi, facciamo così. Pausa di un minuto e andiamo a fare un po' il my team. Giusto per vedere il quintetto iniziale, che squadre ci tira fuori. Io il gioco l'ho comprato oggi, per cui non ho tutti questi VC, e quant'altro, per cui staremo a vedere. Un minuto e arrivo. Eccoci qua, andiamo al quartiere, ma io volevo cambiare. Scegli la tua squadra. Ma come scegli la tua squadra? Perché? Ah, nel quartiere? Boh, io sono un tifoso dei Bulls. Allora, scegli il tuo agente. Ma come? Ma io volevo uscire da sta roba. Vabbè. Archie Baldwin, amico di famiglia, è presente all'inizio, quindi puoi partire da un rapporto di lavoro già consolidato e aiutarlo a farsi un nome nell'NBA. Commissioni inferiori, guadagnerai più visti dagli accordi, ma ci vorrà più tempo per ottenere sponsorizzazioni. Tifosi, ottimo per... Mi sa che vado su Harper Dellio. Effettivamente i compagni di squadra rispettano la realtà. Restare con Archie ti aiuterà a migliorare l'intesa delle squadre NBA. Sbloccabili combinativamente i seguenti marchi: Adidas, New Balance, Puma, Under Armour, la Beats, Gatorade. Grande e nota agenzia, conoscono le regole del gioco e sanno come sfruttare il tuo vantaggio. Commissione superiore, guadagnerai di meno dagli accordi ma otterrai sponsorizzazioni più velocemente. Ottimo per promuovere stelle NBA, ridurre l'impatto di eventi NBA, incluso negativamente sull'affettamento. No, io vado con Harper. Ma io volevo andare al parco. Perché sta scelta? Sì, sì, mi dispiace, ma ho fatto una scelta non affettiva, ma di nero. Sì, certo che voglio tornare al menu principale. Voglio andare a fare il My Team. Vediamo che cazzo di squadra. La mia squadra, inizia la carriera. Crea una squadra con team, vabbè. Vediamo cosa viene fuori.
Welcome to my team. Here you will build your fantasy lineup. Relive history with legends of the game or use current stars to rewrite it. The possibilities are endless. Compete in new modes and in the pinnacle of competitive NBA 2K My Team Unlimited. Adapt in My Team Limited on weekends. Relive player-chosen moments with new signature challenges. With My Team Seasons, everything you do matters. Level up and earn exclusive rewards. Add to your collection in the exchange. Upgrade your card's badges. Discover new dynamic duos. But right now, you need to choose your NBA legend to start your My Team. And when the time comes, evolve them into the player your lineup needs. Take the court with your dream team. This is My Team.
Copy. Pacchetto iniziale: Iverson, Wade, Anthony, Garnett, Shaquille O'Neal. Vorrei iniziare con Allen Iverson, però Shaquille non capisco il colore, se c'entra qualcosa. Perché Shaq è... Cazzo, mi piacerebbe un casino Allen Iverson. Sicuramente tra Shaq e Allen, però siccome sono 100 partiamo con Shaq, dai. Sono il pacchetto di Shaq. Hai trovato una carta distintivo personalizzato. Quest'anno puoi personalizzare le tue carte della tua mia squadra, aggiungendo distintivi e migliorando. Aggiungi carte distintivi bronzo negli slot vuoti dei giocatori o migliorali con versione argento e poi oro. Nella mia squadra puoi anche ottenere distintivi di livello Hall of Fame. Quindi chi c'ho? Nicolo Melli, Ryan Arcidiacono, Angelo... un oro ce l'ho. Oh, attenzione. Tania Sancrigetumbo. Salpista. Tac. Conley. Beh, insomma, dai. Mamma mia. Mamma mia, che pacchetto di merda. Carmelo Anthony. Hai trovato una carta evoluzione. Shaquille O'Neal. Vabbè, si sapeva. Rajon Rondo. Nome squadra. Erotic Milano. Città Milano. Ci sarà a Milano. Yes. Abbreviazione. EMI. Erotic Milano. Continua. Pacchetto con contratti argento. Tieni. Pacchetti non aperti. Contratti. La mia squadra. Erotic Milano. Qui potrai modificare la formazione della tua squadra. Mamma, che squadra di merda. Puoi aggiornare l'aspetto della tua squadra effettuando delle modifiche nel menu franchigia. Puoi cambiare l'allenatore o la gestione squadra, va bene. Sì, va bene. Logo è l'unico che ho. Arena è l'unico che ho. Schema è l'unico che ho. Divisi in casa è l'unico che ho. Divisi in trasferte è l'unico che ho. Pari è l'unico che ho. Va bene. Non ho MT. Mamma mia, che squadra di merda. Mamma mia, che squadra di merda. Mercato pacchetti. Figa. Qui bisogna shoppare perché sennò... il draft. Vabbè. La mia squadra. Allora. Mike Conley. Guardiola piccolo. Bridge, Carmelo Anthony. Ora grande, Shaquille O'Neal. Per forza. Mamma mia, che squadra di merda. Puttana Eva, che squadra di merda. Sì, sì, beh, per forza. E non ho altri allenatori, quindi... sì, dobbiamo giocare per forza così. Giocatore singolo, dominio. Corrente, storico time, corrente. Vabbè, sì, iniziamo con i Toronto Raptors, difficoltà matricola, per forza. Oh. Proviamo, ma... E poi vi saluto, ma... Dove vogliamo andare con questa squadra?
Hello and welcome everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
No, aspetta. Efficacia sistema. Triangolo è quello che dà più stelle. Sì. Triangolo. Schemi tutti. Sostituzione automatica. Mostra tutti. Ok.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Ed Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5, roaming the paint. They've got O'Neal, Conley out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now, here's Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam, and he banks in the layup. Siakam's got the first basket of the game for the Raptors.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Conley against Lowry. Kennard for 3, and that one falls.
Come on, Leonard.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Lowry against Kennard. The Raptors need to get a shot up. Ibaka for 3. He can't get that one. And here's Conley outside. Sinks the
Come on.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
To the middle. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Anunoby, good. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Anthony. Conley inside the line. Pulled the shot.
Come on, Conley.
Goes his way. Conley's got 5.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Here's Van Vliet. Anunoby has the open look. Drains the three-pointer. Anunoby's got his second basket of the night.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the kick.
Oh, che brutta palla che ha perso Colli.
drops in the breakaway layup.
Conley ha perso una brutta palla.
5 points in the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Anunoby against Bridges, tipped away and stolen by Siakam.
Carmelo.
Here's Anunoby. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And the Raptors with some changes. Marcus All checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's Rondo. Pass to Kennard. And just miss after miss right now. Toronto leading by 3. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won most improved player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
And he's fouled on the shot and misses, so a couple of free throws here, almost a chance for a 3-point play.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. The Raptors making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. He hits both from the strike. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Davis, the pass to Gasol. Davis inside. Kennard covering. Chalk up 2 there.
And no one really crashing down on the backside. A breakdown defensively.
Now here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Belly hands it from downtown.
Nicola.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lowry kicks to Powell. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Davis against Kennard.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
And he gets that
one. Mamma mia, Nicola.
Kennard's got 5.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
And Davis, here we go, outside Lowry. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. And Davis gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Down low, here's Giles. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Just 3 on the clock.
Oh, and you knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Oh.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guys been doing this for now.
Andiamo questa squadra.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Raptors leading by 4. And we'll be back with you for
Tanto io punto tutto sulla carriera, per cui il my team non spenderò una lira.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Davis. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Gasol at the 5. Hollis Jefferson passes to VanVleet. Gasol kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Clock at 6. For three, Van Vliet, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Passes it to Melly. To the paint, looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. And Anunoby subbed in for
Dove cazzo vada questa squadra? No, ma sul serio.
Now Conley. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bridges. Inside. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Van Vliet. Anthony with the block.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
And now let's revisit that
Carmelo, Anthony.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Van Vliet against Conley. Here's Davis. Here's Siakam. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Here's Culver. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Culver's got his first points of the night.
Shooting off the catch is about confidence. There,
Dai.
how it's done. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Culver with it. Nice jump shot. Good. Culver's got 4 points this quarter. Raptors leading by 4. Outside, Davis. Anthony against Siakam. Headshot off.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Luke. Kennard, he's checked in for Culver. And then for Toronto, Norman Powell comes in for Terrence Davis. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet. Ibaka with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And the shot goes in. 6 points for Siakam.
Poi ci vuole tempo per farla crescere la squadra del team. Poi un sacco di possivo MT.
Pass to Shaq. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of the game. Ibaka with some nice D. Here's Powell. Bridges with the board. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Conley. A shot off that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Nelly is checked in for Bridges. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. They lead by 4. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Mike Conley. The Raptors also with a sub. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. And here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 1:06 left in the first half of basketball. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Kennard.
Orchestrating right now, Rondo should be playing with a baton.
The pass to Siakam. Carries it down low. Siakam's got 10
Siakam non lo
points.
fermi.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Outside Anthony. Rondo against Lowry. Rondo's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing.
Lo sai che Rondo non è un tiratore, che cosa tiri con
The
Rondo?
shot by Powell, no good. And they're moving it up. It's stolen.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Lowry dishes to Ibaka. Lowry passes to Powell.
Oh, Shaquille.
Here's Ibaka, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Ibaka's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors. And so it's Toronto, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Conley out there with Kennard. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's O'Neal in at the center. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Raptors leading by 7. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite too. So
dove cazzo vogliamo andare questa squadra?
His instincts and his anticipation.
Siakam's gotten 5 of his 9 attempts to go. To the inside, Anthony. And he gets the officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's a time where coaches are telling you wrap up the offensive player. Hard to do with Carmelo Anthony, so strong when going to the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Van Vliet. He has 5. Ibaka wide open. He finds from outside off the mark. Down low. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by O'Neal. Outside Anthony. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from O'Neal.
It takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Here's Lowry, and the layup's good off the glass. Lowry's got 6 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Pass to Bridges. Back to Conley. Shoots the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Come on.
Conley's got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Inside. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And it's 7 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Bridges for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Van Vliet with it. Bridges covering. Anunoby in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
A wide open look here for Anthony. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Van Vliet finds Boucher. And yes, it's good.
Ma guarda te che buco di culo.
To what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now here's Conley. 8 points for him. Bridges for 3.
Come on.
Bridges has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for Davis. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
Forse devo scegliere il pacchetto di Allen Iverson. Vabbè, ormai.
1:36 left to play in the third. Pass to Kennard. Shoots over Powell. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 3, and the bucket from Kennard.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Powell for 3. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Now Kennard. He's got 10. At the top of the key, Bridges. And the shot is long.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Cazzo, Rondo, almeno l'unica cosa che sai fare bene, a parte gli assist, è difendere, cazzo.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Siakam kicks to Ibaka. Ibaka drawing the double team. Powell, no one around him. They get it back. There's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Shoots over Bridges, but they get it back. Siakam passes to Hollis Jefferson. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's Kennard. And so it's Toronto bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've got. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean,
Sì, vabbè, suca. Questa squadra dove che vada.
He's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry and Powell, the guards. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 spots and the dunk by Powell.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Lowry against Rondo. Back to Kennard. Here's the 3. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists in the game. Siakam passes to Hollis Jefferson.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
And that one falls for Bridges. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Nicolo Melli. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. Terrence Davis comes in for Norman Powell.
I'll tell you, Bridges, you see the athleticism, the improving skill set, and the instincts are coming along.
Anunoby, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Toronto lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for Rajon Rondo. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Anunoby, no good. Kennard against Davis. Passes it to Bridges. Offside Rondo over Lowry.
Grande Rajon!
Assist by Bridges.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim. And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under it.
Mike Conley's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Then for the Raptors, Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Terrence Davis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Raptors leading by 3. For 3, VanVleet. They get it back. Pass to Lowry. Another shot. Rebounded by Anthony. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan to get it to him and just let him go to work. And his boy has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Pass to O'Neal. Conley with the 3.
Porca puttana.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for Toronto. That one goes in, and the Raptors lead by 3.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
And the pass to Kennard to tie it up. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the 4th quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
It's amazing to think of what they've done here, being behind so long. Now they have a legitimate chance to win this thing.
passes it to O'Neal. Bridges kicks to Conley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. So it's Toronto now. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. It falls!
Porco due! Conley non è un tiratore da tre, perché lo faccio tirare?
Backing down from this moment here, when the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
Conley against Trout. Pass to Kennard to take the lead.
Ma non ci credo, vabbè, ma questo è scriptato.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
He drops the first one. That narrows the gap to one.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Mike Conley. The Raptors also with a sub. Ibaka's checked in, and the Raptors call time here. And the Raptors with the ball. Lowry looking around.
Giustamente se lo gioca fino alla fine. Cioè, perdere una partita con una squadra di merda così all'ultimo secondo, no, cioè,
And so
no.
the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Kennard for three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They
Sta sul
break the hearts
cazzo
of
perdere
every
così.
fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the...
Cioè, 18 punti Kennard, 8 Conley, 6 Shaquille O'Neal con 4 rimbalzi stoppate. Come si è messo? Una Bridge, una Anthony. Indice. Qui nell'agenda stagionale puoi guadagnare premi e punti esperienza completando le agende stagionali salendo di livello. Vabbè. Cristian Williamson. C'è stato 210 XP. Ok, vabbè. Mercato pacchetti. Pacchetti non aperti. È un pacchetto da non aprire. Zio William. Ehi! Ah, è un free agent però. Vabbè. Vabbè, è chiaro che al posto di Anthony lo mettiamo alla piccola. E qui mettiamo... Ah no. Certo. No, vabbè. Zion Williamson. Ah, qui. no, 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 no. Cosa c'è? Cosa c'è? Cosa c'è sulla mia squadra? La mia collezione. NBA attuale, sì, sì. Premium. Sì, sì. 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 Sì, sbottiamo le notifiche. Vaffanculo, chi se ne fotte. Non ho ricompense. Forse una ne ho. Quella di Zion Williamson non è una ricompensa? No. Va bene, evoluzione carta. Eh. Eh, 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 eh. Beh, un JJ Redick mi farebbe comodo in futuro. Anche perché JJ Redick tiro da 3, no, da 3. Considerando che io come guardia ho, per carità, però applica distintivi non ce ne ho, scarpe non ne ho, contratti, beh sì, contratti ne ho. No, 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 no. Va bene. Signori, cosa dirvi? Io vi ringrazio per chi ha seguito questa stream. Siamo partiti con NBA 2K21 molto tardi, perché sono passato dalla console al PC, quindi ho dovuto aspettare di fare il PC, questo e quell'altro. Purtroppo sul PC il 2K21 non c'è in Next Generation, ci accontentiamo di questo. Domani proseguiamo con la carriera del nostro Pierre Rodman Jr., figlio illegittimo di Dennis Rodman, in uno dei suoi viaggi qui in Italia, per cui vedremo. Io vi ringrazio, ciao a tutti dal vostro disperato erotico.